Of our reporters. Well, new tonight, 2 Glenn County commissioners are being asked to stay quiet when it comes to the Ahmaud Arbery case. Documents show the Brunswick district attorney does not want elected officials commenting on the handling of the case. In a letter, Jackie Johnson's own attorney says statements made about her office are false. On your side, Troy Kless has the latest for us, all new tonight at 6.
The shooting death of Ahmaud Arbery, a topic of conversation at the national and local level. Glenn County Commissioner Peter Murphy discussed the case during a Facebook Live Tuesday night. In a wide-ranging interview, he even discussed a cease and desist letter from Jackie Johnson's attorney.
And basically to shut up because we're being accused of malicious slander.
The letter says that the commissioners should not make statements about Jackie Johnson, her office, or their involvement in the Ahmaud Arbery case. A lawyer for the commissioners says there is no evidence of actual malice. We asked Jackie Johnson's office for comment Wednesday. They deferred to previous statements that the Brunswick DA's office immediately recused themselves due to conflict of interest. Greg McMichael, a man charged in Arbery's death, was a former DA investigator. Since the shooting, protests have asked for Johnson to be voted out of office. It's among the many calls asking for justice for Ahmaud. Troy Kless, First Coast News, on your side.